Hello and welcome. Introducing to you Braindump, an app that allows you to focus on writing and letting your notes find you and sort themselves instead. So what does that mean? Let's start from the top. Say you had a document in mind or you wanted to create one. You can just hop in directly here on the workspace and start writing. The UI here is called the recommendation engine. It recommends your notes to you based on your current situation. We'll touch more on that later. So the note you are looking for is very likely going to be the first one here. The algorithm recommends the best match to the worst. And so currently in this situation, I'm likely not going to need my travel reminder. But what if I wanted to write in my travel reminder? When I can go ahead and start writing without having to look for the note. Because it's my travel note, let me come up with a concept. Say, get the plane tickets on arrival. This now brings forth the note that I'm looking for. I can smart save into this, and it takes exactly what I was writing into the note. Another way is, what if the algorithm doesn't recommend it well? Say I wanted to write into my home notes and I'm currently fixing a door in my home notes, so I want to ensure that nails aren't on the floor after fixing. It seems that was a perfect match. So assuming this wasn't a perfect match and I wanted to save here and I was done brain dumping, you could go directly into here, the notes. It seems the algorithm thinks either of these could be good. I could hop in and have reference to exactly what I was writing, copy, paste completely, or if I think this is the best note, I can just save it directly. Now if we want to create a note, we're going to act like it's already created and just hop in straight here and start typing. So this time I want to create a note about planning my weekends better. So I could go okay. Now I've written the note I plan to create, so I just go straight to creating. I didn't have to wait until creating a note. I just wrote first, then I created. So I'm calling it the weekend plan and I'm here. So that's the note I just created. What if we don't want to save our notes? What if we just want somewhere temporary, something we just want to quickly write, come back to and reference, especially for those quick sessions or quick brainstorming? We can write whatever we want and we can save later. What that means is it went from orange to logged, and what it does here is that it stores those notes not in a particular note but in a list of possible notes that you may need, or you could smart save it later, you could create a note from it later, you could delete, or you could copy the contents, especially for those times where you may need to do something on your phone and want it on your system, or vice versa. So now we could load what we've written and continue like nothing happened, or let's say we are done, we can just go back and simply delete. That's the brain dumping. Here we have access to all our previous notes, so then that That's what allows you to have those temporary stashes and allow you to be able to brain dump temporarily and discard whenever. So to improve the UI, you could go into dark mode, or if you find the recommendation annoying, you could turn into Zen and focus on what matters fluidly. So if we're done, we can always toggle it back off, and you don't now if you're not comfortable with the recommendation and you feel the algorithm isn't really understanding, or it's maybe biasing a note, you can always hop into your settings, go to the recommendations tab, and that way, currently for this demo I set it to 100% content similarity, but you may as well increase other parameters that are important to you. You can increase the time of day, the day of the week, the location where you are, if your location is more important to you. If it's not, you could focus on the recency. You want to know how you want to get recommendations for notes that you opened recently. They will be favored in being recommended to you. Or you care more about popular notes, your algorithm updates once you do that. I hope this app is able to help you and improve your productivity, your day-to-day productivity. Please feel free to reach out to support, and in case any issue happens, enjoy the early access, please, and you can leave your feedback in the email.